What is up, my friends? The weekend has officially started. You are very welcome along to Friday night's late night agenda. Tonight, we are going to be having a look at the latest transfer stories once again surrounding Liverpool Football Club. You probably guessed from the title of this video who the main protagonists are going to be, but we will go through it. I will give you the information as I have it, and of course, I want to know your thoughts in the comment section. I hope you all had a great week, and I hope you're looking forward to, fingers crossed, another 3 points tomorrow against Bournemouth. Just a reminder, it is an early kickoff, 12:30 start. We will be over on our Twitch channel from 11:30 a.m. if you would like to come and join us. And look, this is a rare occasion. You're not going to hear the words AM out of my mouth very often. So look, drop a like on the video, my friends. Do hit that subscribe button if you haven't done so already. But let's get into it, because I woke up today and I did what I always do. I go through the latest newspaper stories, go through the media feeds, and see what I think is interesting and what I think isn't. And the first story today definitely caught my attention. It says, according to Sport, Barcelona are willing to accept a bid of £53 million for Ansu Fati as they look to raise funds in the summer transfer window. And it goes on to say many of Europe's top clubs, including Liverpool, have shown interest. I don't know if this is a genius idea or if it's a terrible idea. Ansu Fati hasn't really developed as quickly as many of us, myself included, would have initially thought when he broke through at Barcelona. But 53 million it's interesting. I'm on the fence with this one, my friends. I really am. I don't know whether it would be a stroke of genius or absolute madness. You know, you always do ask yourself why clubs are willing to let certain players go. And Ansu Fati was one of the next golden generation of Barcelona players to come through. So I guess I'm handing this over to you guys. What do you think? Is £53 million a good deal potentially for Ansu Fati? Do you think he would fit into a Jurgen Klopp system or adapt to the Premier League? I'm on the fence on this one. I really am. So I'm going to hand it over to you guys and wait to see what your thoughts are on it. Obviously, there'll be some people probably think it's a brilliant idea. Some people who think it's a crazy idea. But it's an interesting idea. That's kind of where I am with it. And again, I think this is a Spanish publication, so take it with a pinch of salt. But it's understandable that Barcelona are going to have to free up money in the summer. They're in a whole mess right now. More stuff coming out about Barcelona today with regards to payments and stuff that, well, let's just say there's another investigation going on towards Barcelona. But we'll move on to the next one, and that is, of course, Mason Mount. Now, I know you guys are probably sick to death of Mason Mount, but there has been some more comments attributed to the situation today. It says Chelsea are facing a battle in the summer to keep hold of Mason Mount, with Liverpool, Manchester United wanting to add to their star ranks. It goes on to say the 24-year-old has about 15 months left on his Chelsea contract, and Liverpool are eyeing a £50 million move for the Chelsea midfielder. So look, this link has been around a while. It's not the first time or the second time we've seen Jurgen Klopp linked with Mason Mount. And my initial instinct when this story started to break a few months back was that it was just PR from him and his agent trying to get a better deal. But it's dragging on, and Graham Potter was speaking about it today. He said it's with both parties. Let's see what happens. So I wonder, is Mason Mount going to be a Liverpool Football Club player in the summer? It would tick a lot of boxes. He's a homegrown player. He's Premier League proven. I think at £50 million, it's probably a little bit too high. I'd like to see Liverpool get towards the £40 million number if we're to try and bring him in. I'd also like to see us sell Curtis Jones to make a space for Mason Mount. But yeah, it's interesting. And this definitely has divided Liverpool fans. I've read some of your comments. Some of you think it's a brilliant idea. Some of you think it's an absolutely stupid idea. But Jurgen Klopp will clearly have a way to implement Mason Mount into his team if we are to be seriously going in for him. So again, I'm going to hand it over to you. Let me know what you think. Do you think that it is just him trying to get a better deal, or is it Chelsea looking to sell off some of their academy products? And again, I've said this to you before, it will be just all profit because they didn't have to pay anything for Mason Mount. So if they sell him, that will massively help their balance sheet. And of course, they look to bring in Christopher Nkunku and a couple of more additions in the summer. So again, I'm torn on this one. It wouldn't be my first choice, but I wouldn't be, I was going to say pulling my hair out if we didn't sign him. But yeah, I'm okay with it if it's part of an all-around package for midfield. The next one I want to talk about is just Player of the Month, which has, of course, been awarded to Darwin Nunes. He's been given the Standard Chartered Player of the Month for Liverpool, and I think you will all agree with me, it is very, very well deserved. Great to see Darwin finally get the recognition for his brilliant start to his Liverpool career. And I do not say the word brilliant lightly. I've been really, really impressed with Darwin Nunes. Yes, you can speak about some of those finishes that he missed, but ultimately he keeps doing the right things, never gives up, and there's a lot to admire about the young man. So fingers crossed, this is the start of a golden period for Darwin in a Liverpool shirt. And I have to say, I'm very, very happy we have him at the club. Another little bit of news today is around Lucho Diaz. So many people are wondering when Luis Diaz will be back available. There had been some thoughts that maybe he'd be ready for the game against Bournemouth tomorrow. Jurgen Klopp has confirmed that it'll be next week when Diaz returns to full first team training as he recovered from the knee injury or the knee surgery that he had back in December. So don't think we will see him tomorrow. Could we see him against Real Madrid in the squad? It's probably cutting it close. You know, for my own, I'd leave it. Honestly, lads, I'd leave it until after the international break. No point in rushing it. The last thing we can afford now is a setback for Diaz. It's taken us from December till now to get him towards being ready. We don't want to rush him back, try to get him some minutes, and then he has a setback that sees him miss the rest of the campaign. Just let him get through this international break, continue his rehabilitation, step up his training, and I think that's the smart decision. I understand, of course, it's very tempting. You know, you're going away to Real Madrid. You're off the back of a 7-0 victory over Manchester United, 7-0. You thought I wasn't going to mention it during this video, didn't you? 7-0. But yeah, you can't be just tempted to rush him back as you hope to turn over that scoreline at the Santiago Bernabeu because, yeah, look, he's important to us. We need him for the long term, not just for the here and now. And the last bit of news that I have for you guys today before I let you go and start enjoying your weekend is that Liverpool have now confirmed that 4-year extension with Expedia to be the club's shirt sponsors on the arm. Not on the front, that's standard chartered, but the club's official shirt sleeve sponsor. That's probably the way I should have worded this. There's been no announcement of the actual figures for this one, but it's believed that it is a bit of an increase on the previous figure, which was £9 million per year. I think we get about 50 million now from standard chartered for the front of the shirts as well. So Liverpool bringing in 60 something million quid in shirt sponsorship. Not too shabby. I do wonder to myself sometimes, where's the next space they're going to try and plaster a logo on? So we've had the training stuff with AXA. Obviously, we have Expedia on the shirt sleeves, standard chartered on the front. What's next? Who knows? So that is it from me, my friends. I'm going to allow you to go off and enjoy. Well, I'm going to allow you, he says, like I'm controlling people here. I hope that you go off and have yourselves a wonderful weekend. Don't forget, tomorrow we will be live from 11:30 a.m. Over on our Twitch channel. And I can't really say this, but the live show tickets could be going on sale in the next 10 days or so. Shh, don't tell anybody. That's our little secret, right? Anfield Agenda at the Sugar Club in Dublin, August the 4th. It might be me in an empty room, but it might be me and a load of you guys. So hopefully it is the latter. Appreciate your time as always, my friends. Here's hoping for another 3 points tomorrow. Until then, much love to you all. Have yourselves a wonderful weekend. Don't forget to let me know your thoughts in the comment section. And of course, please do drop a like on this video. Mason Mount, yes or no? Ansu Fati, yes or no? I await your comments. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.